Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm ShimonShozen, and we're back with some Minecraft. So today is going to be a little bit of a lazy building day where I'm just going to work on a bunch of like the interior stuff. I had originally, and probably as well, work on getting this ground replaced with actual ground. I had intentions to play yesterday, but unfortunately caught up in some family coming over, so didn't have exactly the opportunity to uh, stream at all. So it's alright. I mean, don't have to stream every day. It'd been nice to, but you know, things happen. Okay, this is probably just gonna go straight up. Actually, all these are gonna go straight up, so it's like actually, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Acting like a support beam and whatnot, because, you know, actually make it a little bit realistic to some degree. At least I like to make things at least somewhat realistic. Boy, it is dark in here, though. Ooh, actually, what I don't have is some basic oak wood. I could grab that real quick. But yeah, today's just gonna be a chill stream of working on some interior stuff, like flesh out that a little bit, and then I want to flesh out actually the house's interior so it actually looks decent. And I kind of want to work a little bit on that chimney a little bit too, because that chimney has been bothering me for quite some time. So I'm going to actively fix that, just because I don't like how the chimney looks. It looks kind of just a little bit bad. I might like put it in the corner and then have the chimney come out the corner, so hopefully it looks better, both interior wise and exterior wise, because I just don't like how chunky it is at the current moment. So what has been happening so far? Like I said, I had just some relatives over, as well as I've been playing a lot of Silksong, still chunking my way through that. I think I'm like near the end of Act 2 of Silksong, which, you know, so far, like, I've been struggling with a few handful of bosses here and there, but actually once I've have gotten like the nail upgrade, I've been struggling a little bit less with things. Well, that's actually some poor design on my end, looking at this now, because can't really walk on there. Well, have to figure that out. But yeah. Also, do I have any ladders here? I do. Cool. I'm just gonna plop down some ladders here temporarily. One thing I was like, ooh, what I might have to do is actually go for a like ceiling support system, maybe I'll do that instead, where this is like supported here, this is supported by like a couple of cross beams. Just because I didn't like how that was looking. But yeah, Silksong has been going well, and I mean, after I got the nail upgrade, and I've been using, like, one of the items is you essentially, like, summon, like, little mechanical, whatchamacallit, mechanical robots, and they attack for you, and it's like, ooh, this is kind of actually a little bit nice. I can actually, like, not stress out as much as I was before. It's incredibly nice having that thing. It's like, it feels a little bit like you're cheesing it, but like, at the end of the day, it's like, whatever. Some people would probably be upset me using that item, but it's like, you're given it, so why can't you use it? Or quote unquote makes boss battles easier. And yeah, it certainly probably does, but like, at the end of the day, I'm beating the bosses, so what's the problem? I don't see the issue. But yeah, that's Silk. That has been Silksong so far. It's just a couple bosses here and there giving me grief. Once I've like changed my nail style, which is a little bit more of a, because you could change like the nail style of Silksong, and it's the style I have is a little bit more like a actual pogo rather than a kind of wanna maybe make this into half slabs to actually like make a mini little room here. Not like a big room, but you know, just something a little bit quirky. But yeah, once you like, I started to like actually fight bosses and whatnot, and like get used to this system. I'm actually not struggling too bad. Oh gosh, if you've played any Silksong, I did the courier quest or courier quest. Basically you're just like delivering stuff for someone, and it's just like, oh man, that's that was fun. Well, it's for like basically I don't know if it's the final, but it's for the nail upgrade, or part of the nail upgrade is to essentially do was a delivery quest, and that's was quite annoying to say the least. It's not like it was difficult. The main thing is like when I had done it, I almost technically failed just because like you can make like one or two mistakes, but other than that you have to be pretty on point for the delivery, and it's tough. Like, I don't know if it's the final nail upgrade, but it's one of the nail upgrades, I know that. But yeah, it's just been kind of nice exploring everything, finally getting the double jump in the game and whatnot. That's been nice. I don't know, I read, like, some people hated Mount Frey. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but some people did, and I'm like, Mount Frey's not that bad, all things considered. It's like, I don't know, not the worst thing I've ever had to do in the, like, platforming wise. And I'm not even that good at platforming games. Honestly felt pretty easy, all things considered. I mean, you know, I still really I haven't done a lot of off-camera work for Minecraft because I've just been, unfortunately, a little bit obsessed at this point with getting that Nanim from in Balatro, and I'm just like, I'm getting so close, but I'm getting so far away where I'm just like missing a few things here and there, and well, I know I've been like kind of like on that whole still trying to do it, but it takes a little bit of luck, just a teensy bit. And how much skill it takes, I don't genuinely know. I mean, I imagine it takes some skill. It's just, well, at least some good knowledge for sure is required for that. I don't know. I mean, I hope to achieve it at some point, but it's definitely getting to the point where I'm like, man, I don't know how many more times I have it in me, sort of deal. Oh, damn, I hate when, I'll just put a torch there. I hate when, like, the lighting does that. It's so weird. But yeah, it is most unfortunate where it's like close but no cigars on the Nanan thing. I think I might strip these logs just to make them look a little bit better rather than like have them barked up, because look a little bit gross barked up, and it gives a little bit like a trim on this. I could probably potentially maybe should have stuck with the same color, but that's fine. See. Still kind of see bits of and bobs of the wood here and there. Ooh, do I have more spruce logs? I don't know whether I do or don't. Hopefully I do. But yeah, man, I was gonna originally play Hades for today, but like I said, because I didn't play Minecraft yesterday, I need to get this Minecraft episode both recorded and taken care of. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm playing Minecraft today. I mean, I have no issues with it. I just wish I was a little bit better with my time management, really, is all. Sorry. Didn't mean to clear my throat on, while not muted. Oh, that's dark oak. Ooh, I'm running out of spruce here. But yeah, I've been needing to do more, like, off-camera work here and there for Minecraft. It's just I haven't really had the time, unfortunately. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, not everything's gonna be, like, you know, done and dusted as much as I would love to have that as a thing. Okay, I think these I might keep bare. Where it's like, this is essentially like, you know, a support beam. Yeah, I don't mind that. For the most part, I might keep one brace in the middle here. Like this. Do I have, how much, iron do I have? Not a whole lot. Kind of expected that. Shoot. Do not love that I don't have a lot of iron, but let me clear a little bit of inventory here and do that. Grab a stack of that. I think my sticks are... Nope, my sticks aren't there. I have to make some sticks then, huh? Well, let me see. I have a bunch of you, so... Yes. Let me dump these ingots in here. But yeah, oh no, really it's one of those things where, like, I hope you guys just don't mind that this whole Minecraft series is basically me mainly building on camera. Like, I know some people probably will find it boring or whatever, but it's just like a chill stream idea. I hope most people don't mind necessarily. Sometimes you just gotta have like a non-complicated game, if you will, that doesn't really stress you out or anything like that. I mean, it's just like, you know, you can't play like serious games all the time, or like I just want to like enjoy myself just building and just getting better at building. Also, I'm going to open my window. Hopefully there's not a lot of loud screaming, because there's been some loud screaming, so give me a second here. Okay. But yeah, I just hope people don't mind like a chill stream dealio. I mean, sometimes it's like you don't need like the most serious stream ever. I doubt y'all will pick this up. If you all do pick up the people in the background, then damn, my mic is too good. Actually, you know what I might do for these braces? These middle braces, I might keep them up high, so I've got some headroom. Actually might even just like not keep these low and just make them into full-on braces, because I'd like a little bit of headroom. I generally try to keep my headroom to 3. I don't like 2 just because it feels claustrophobic often. I mean, there's no real rhyme or reason to it. That's just a personal thing. I don't like the claustrophobic feeling of the 2 headspace. Gosh. Yeah. I mean, one of those things where it's like, I also hope you all don't mind me talking about, like, games I've played off camera and whatnot. It's like, at a certain point, I do gotta stop talking about my, want, and very much want of, Nan and, Palatro, but it's like, kind of a little bit tough to not, like, talk about that, because it's genuinely... Oh, wow, really? Am I out of logs like that? Dang. I'm not gonna move the animals on camera. That is something for sure I'm gonna do off camera. It's just like, you know, no one needs to see me move animals. I think that's like the last thing a lot of people would want to see have happen on camera. Yeah, right now, I am liking how this looks. Oh boy. I think I had one more stack of spruce logs. If I run out, I could chop off on camera because I do have a timber mod data pack thing. Just because, like, I don't know. I've played my... This is one of those quality of life things where it's like, I know people are gonna, like, hate it to whatever degree, but, like, I've played Minecraft for way too long, and it's just, like, for me, I find it, the worst thing in Minecraft is tree chopping, and, yeah, like I said, I've mentioned, I've been spoiled by the whole, factor of having a automated farm. So it's just like, you know, once you have certain things, it's hard to go back. Like iron farm, this is one of those things where I really need to go off camera and work on my iron farm, because it's one of those things, I've mentioned it time and time again, but man, iron is such a high use material that for building that you just don't realize how quickly you run out of it. It's quite, you know, it's quite amazing how something like that as a resource is pretty, non-abundant, not non-abundant, but like is a resource that you kind of just like rip through. And it's like, yeah, at some point I will have a tree farm. I think I'm gonna cover this up somehow. Oh yeah, the Minecraft trailer had shown today. And I guess the copper update is coming soon. I'm not gonna quite update my Minecraft until my mods are good. That's how I just gonna go with things for that. I'm excited for shelves because shelves are the closest thing we're gonna get to half vertical slabs in Minecraft. I kind of almost want to do barrels on it, but I actually don't think barrels are a good idea. I don't know if these have entities. If these have entities, then I'm a little apprehensive to use them. These chiseled, bookshelves. Cause I don't wanna entity cram too much. There we go. Looks a little bit prettier that way. And then I'll just like fill this in with a little bit of wood and do me one of those. Need a little more oak. Really? I don't have any oak? I was gonna say, I'm getting pretty good at getting into this, my base with a rocket. Man, I've got a frog in my throat. I'll probably need like some more wood, so let me just grab a little bit of this and split this into 16 and get like a stack. I know like the whole reason like stacks are 64 is because of like the whole Java thing. I kind of am like at this point like I don't know, not half in on it. I'm just like I would love if they well yeah, I'm kind of like kind of wish they would change it at this point. It's like I don't know how you necessarily make okay, those are gonna have to be bricks of some kind. I might actually make these polished just so they're a little bit differentiated and a little bit prettier. Same on the back side. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited mainly for like all the building blocks. Holy crap, there's gonna be so much building blocks, and I'm very excited for those vertical, like basically what is the vertical half slab, because yeah, that's honestly the closest we're gonna get to it, which, you know, I'll take it. I mean, beggars can't be choosers on that, for sure, for sure. Like, you know, it's one of those things. Cool. That's matching. I just wanted to fill in this gap real quick. Make it look a little bit prettier. Okay, cool. Now my barn is all good. For the most part. I mean, there'll be some touch-up stuff a little bit later. I think I'm not gonna do fence gates for that. Just I will do fence gates for those just for show. I'm not doing fence gates for the ladder entrances just because it's not necessary. It makes things also a little bit tougher to go in and out of, so that's why I don't want to do that. I don't really know how I feel about the spears and jousting. it's nice to have a new weapon in Minecraft. I mean, we did get like or more varied weapons, I should say. I wonder if we get a knife at some point and stuff like that for Minecraft. It's just like it's fascinating, like the slow. I wouldn't call it like the just the additions that are kind of like mod items. Gosh, what else was there that I saw for the Minecraft update? Oh, Nautilus. Hey, a faster way to travel than swimming, it seems? Potentially? Oh, that's interesting. The Nautilus look pretty cool. I don't really have too much of a thought on them outside of that. Should I use polished buttons? I think I can't, actually. Can... Buttons. Oh, blackstone. So you can only make stone or wood. I don't have any... No, I have stone. I'll probably make those stone buttons. Just a little bit of an extra detail on those. Like little rivets in the... I don't have that many stones. Stone buttons, I should say. So let's make a stack of them. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the spear. I guess it's just nice to have different weapon variety. I don't know what its uses outside of like that riding jousting thing is gonna be, and then do want to actually make this a little bit prettier. I don't love how that looks. I'll put it there for sure. I might make it like a... Might slab it up. Or stairs. Really, I don't have any stairs on me? Maybe I actually put those stairs away. Oh gosh, I probably did. I'm gonna be like, why are my stairs here? Also, I have to be real careful about... Yep. Knew I was gonna be... like... that, real careful about... my flying, because the last thing I want to do is die by kinetic damage, kinetic energy. I don't know what my thoughts are on if I die on this, whether or not I'm just gonna make it into survival world or not. It just kind of is one of those things. I mean, obviously I could have a raid farm and whatnot. I just haven't worked on it. Like, those are relatively simple to make from what I understand, and I'll get to it at some point. I kind of want it like somewhat near my base, although the problem of it is like how you have to design it is like you have to have so much space and clear out an area for it and whatnot, where I might have to just like whatever I plan for the village over here, which is, I think it's gonna be like a rustic village ordeal. where it's not gonna be like themed where towards my base style. It's gonna be more themed, like more traditional, like the Minecraft colors, except for like the trims will be more like, you know, a little bit more stylish and stylistic, and a little bit more flair, I suppose. I kind of actually want to grab a grindstone is up over here. I kind of want to see how grindstone block looks over there. Oh, not everything has a mini block? Only certain things, huh? I wonder if this has a mini block. It does. But yeah, that's been most of my... I know I've been a little bit here and there, but that was most of my thoughts on the Minecraft update, or trailer. I mean, do I agree that it's kind of like a little bit lame that most of the updates have been like, oh, singular mob, and then, something somewhat interesting. Oops. Sure, I wish it wasn't like that, but it's not that big of a deal. I actually really do like that in the center there. It has like a little, it's like a little piece there. That's cool. I like that. I kind of almost want to like, I wanted this, I could have, but it's not that expensive, all things considered. I think I am good here. Gonna be leaving a bit of a chest monster for myself to work out on, but that's okay. I'll take those. I might take some of this, make it into a couple of these. However many I can make. I haven't been diligent about my reed farming. I kind of need to be a little bit more diligent about it. It's one of those things where it's like, you get caught up with so many other things that you're like, oh, here's this and that I should have worked on. I don't know. I mean, it's not the most important thing in the world. I've got other things I do and got going on, and you know, I'm still having to work on, go to work and do a lot of other things as well, like work on thumbnails and all that sort of stuff. It's just getting things done timely and not being a little bit of a ever so much of a procrastinator that I tend to be. Oh, villager. What you got? Mostly the mini blocks, which I can make via the crafting bench or the chopping block. Not the chopping block, but stone block. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Okay, so what do I want to do here is I want to grab some... I'm going to decide whether I'm going to make them spruce or oak trapdoors. I think oak trapdoors, since they have holes and these, or this is an animal barn at the end of the day, so you know they kind of need to breathe and whatnot. kind of am like looking at this and like, do I would add a little bit of gradients here and there, but I'm not gonna do it on camera. I think I'll just like do that bit on off camera where I just like break a few blocks here and there and just add a little bit of spice with a little bit of different coloring. Okay, that one's gonna be like that. This is potentially just gonna be another exit. I don't know. What am I working with here? I actually might make the, like, I'll flatten this a little bit out, flatten that a little bit out, and make the farmhouse, like, build this a little bit up and make the farmhouse over here rather than up over here. And then I'll like potentially just like open this area up over here where it's like another exit for the farmhouse, because if I built over here, I think it's a little bit too much like a what place? It's like too much like the fishing shack, which I'm gonna like build a fishing shack somewhere out over here, and I'll like put like some intertwined like these plots of farmland here and there. Like honestly, I do like them. I just like the tall versions were a little bit too distracting for my tastes for here. So, you know, it is what it is. Like that fishing shack, when I ever get to it, it's when I get to it. Yeah, for now, I think we are, for the most part, good on this place. Okay, I was like, where the heck did those go? I'll put one here, and I'll put one here. Use a little bit of light. Oh, sugar. Sometimes I swear, sometimes I don't. It is one of those things where I'm 50-50 on swearing. I try my best to not swear so much, just because I'm mostly keenly aware of how YouTube doesn't like it when you swear. I'm almost wondering if I put an outer trim over here to kind of like bring it in all together, or maybe I put like some stairs here to like bring it all together in the middle. I think it's, no, I think actually we might. See, that's where I'm like a little bit ever so indecisive. And if I don't like it, I'll just tear it down. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I actually kind of like that. I don't think I need to like put the stairs necessarily for the underneath side over here, but I like it like this, where it just looks a little bit more clean. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm gonna make a chunk of these and then slab up like this stack. Oh, I forgot how to make slabs for a second. That's one thing that's kind of both a bummer and a nice thing about having the current Minecraft. Well, this is a bunch of junk. Well, not junk, but it's mostly relatively junk. About having the current Minecraft crafting table thing all laid out for you. You just kind of get a little bit too complacent. You don't have to memorize as much as you used to. I don't mind it. It's, you know, memorizing like a lot of it was kind of annoying to a point. And then sometimes I would just have a TMI or too many items mod, or what other mods, roughly enough items is the other one. Effectively, they functionally do the same thing, but one works on for fabric and one works for paper. And if you don't know what that means, is those are types of mod. I guess the best word to describe it would be mob. Did I put it with like all my farming stuff? No, I put it near my farming stuff. Just like mob or inventory, like how to craft things, especially like with large mod packs. You kind of have to have that as a thing, because knowing how to craft a lot of junk is just not great, or having to learn how to craft a lot of junk is not lovely. Ooh, crap. Only 6 out of that? Man, I forget how bad the conversion rate for enchanting tables is. I mean, I don't need a secondary one, but like I want a secondary one up in my base, so it's gonna just have to grow those sugar canes. I was gonna call them reeds. Everyone used to call them reeds back in the day. That shows you how relatively long I've been playing this game. I mean, I've shown that time and time again. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like do it on this corner a little bit and hope it works. I just don't love how this looks, I'll be honest. I just hope I can make this look better, because when I had originally made that, I wasn't entirely convinced by it, and obviously it kind of like showed that I wasn't entirely convinced by it. Okay, that's the corner there. That's also a bit of the corner there. I'm gonna chop that down. Break this. Plop these down. I need a chest. Cool. Okay, I need also a crafting bench, so I'm gonna snag the one from here. Bring it up. Frickin' frick. I think I oop. I shall... What's in my inventory that I could get rid of at the moment? Well, not get rid of, but kind of like toss in this chest. Ooh, probably the wood there. Okay. Right, that's why I brought you here. How do you make a fire camp? Oh, okay. Not bad. I just need to make some sticks. I tell you, it's kind of hard not to call myself Stick sometimes. Especially when I'm playing Minecraft, because I'm like, oh, that's where I mostly call myself Sticks. It looks so weird. Okay. Now, can I make this look better? One can only hope. Okay, so that's the corner. I'm gonna chop down that. Yeah, that's corner. Okay, cool. So this is here. So I want the campfire here, essentially. So this one's gonna probably have to be, well, maybe I might do it like that, where it's here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like somehow finagle this chimney, essentially. Okay, let's see. If I were to do this, and essentially do a corner campfire dealio? A corner campfire dealio. Need some blocks that I can place randomly. I'm out of oak, really? You know what, actually I have a better block to place randomly. Dirt as a backing block for things. Sometimes you just gotta have a stack of dirt to do some block placing. Oop. Lanterns. I was trying to snack on my food. Okay, cool. Let us see what happens if I were to... Essentially what I'm doing is like what I kind of like saw, again, here goes to show one of my building inspirations, B00 do in one of his house builds, on one of the Hermitcraft, servers. Well, seasons, not servers. I don't mind that. However, I would like it to be like potentially one further back. See how that goes. Like this. Potentially. Maybe I shouldn't have put this fire over here. It's not gonna kill me, it's just more annoying. Okay, no, that doesn't work how I wanted it to. Cool. Maybe these will be like this then. And Or even like slab it up potentially would just be better than what I did do. And then have that like that. These dark bricks here like this. And then I think I will bring it back one. Yeah, what else? What else? Oh yeah, I mean, I just said I've wanted to play Hades 2. I want to play Hades 2 more off camera, but this is one of those times where I'm like, you know what? I might as well show where, like, it's not necessarily showing that I'm necessarily bad at video games, but, I might as well be okay where this is one of those games where I'm displaying that I'm in for it blind, as most people are with it. It's, you know, entirely one of those things where more or less have to be okay with that and not exactly show like, oh, you know, I'm the world's best at X, Y, or Z. Yeah, that still kind of like goes through that, so I might just like do that. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Also, this is just more of curiosity's sake. Okay, interesting. So the campfire doesn't actually burn up your items. I didn't know that. Which is why I threw a block in there, just to see. Just have to essentially touch it. Basically go full on kid mode and do. Is fire hot? No, fire's not hot. Do I maybe, no, not do one of those. I was like, this is where I'm like, maybe I should go into that world, look how it looks like, and then kind of, you know, fudge my way from there. But, sometimes building do be like this, where you're just like tempting and reiterating time and time again to get the right feel of things. I don't know if I'm convinced I like this. Well, it's a bit better like that, actually. Like this. Nope. Actually, how the heck? Okay. Nope. I think it was like this. Like that. Then, there we go. Okay, that's getting there. Then, oh, actually, no, it's not getting there. Mr. Indecisive coming in today with my brain. Fiddle farting is definitely what I'm doing right now, as some might say. Plop that. Maybe plop like so. Maybe if I like actually like connect it to some blocks and it's not like quote unquote floating, it'll look better for me. Maybe I just actually do a slab and slab. Maybe this one will be... Also, I'm using the wrong block. Or pick. Not pick, but wrong tool to break things here, which is not bad, but certainly makes my job a little bit more annoying. Okay, there we go. Have more of these then. To kind of toy with things. Okay. I mean, probably already a little bit better. Let me see here. That's an ending strip. That's a strip. There. You know what's the worst thing of this is actually I think I needed to bring it in one rather than have it like out there. It's kind of an unfortunate realization. Kinda wish you could just... Okay, let me just like actually like... So, if the thing is here, or were to go there, that means... So this was the corner, yes. So that goes there. So then the campfire sits here, or maybe I might... I'm destroying my nice house. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to break things to make things look better. Okay. So that's the campfire. Let's just grab some logs real quick. Nice little save there. Almost like drop to the ground and hit the ground a little bit there. See, well, the one thing is like the chimney kind of like it's gonna have to go a little bit into the roof here, which I don't love. Or not into it, but like I'm gonna have to basically finagle it to make it look like it's going outside of the roof here. So let's just say for the sake of things, this is the campfire. Okay, so if the campfire's here, the corners, let me demo this. Corners meet out, not here, but towards here, so I would want the campfire diagonal here. So polished. So that goes there. So actually I would want it here. In reality, because then it's actually like inside. So that's that. So then let's say this is... Nope. Let's say this is the fire. So break that, break that, break that, put that there. Nope, nope, nope. That goes there. So then this goes here, this goes here. So then this wall goes up rather than... Oops. So actually this I can get rid of, I think, as well as this. And then yeah, I bring this technically up, I want to say, interior wise. And this becomes what does it become? It shall become, I think the outside becomes stone, more or less. Okay, cool. So if the campfire's there, that's cool. Then how do I make it look more appealing is essentially the question at the end of the day. You know what, actually, I'm gonna take a quick look in a building world. I have essentially... Oops. World edited in some builds from a bunch of other things, like some of my own stuff, some of other people's stuff. Okay, I'm overcomplicating it then, really. Cool, good to know. Sometimes keep it simple, stupid. So like this, then like that. And that's the campfire. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I world edit in builds just to have them all in one place where it's like a lot easier to look at, really, is what it is. Comes down to at the end of the day. I don't claim that's mine or anything. It's just like, oh, hey, this is here to look at. You know? I think I did that wrong, didn't I? Yes, I did. Like this. And then like that. If I have to fix it off camera, I will. Or I probably am just gonna fix this off camera. Okay, cool. Okay, now that's done. that means this can go out like that. So essentially the campfire goes here, which, I did not make one. Let me toss my, I don't know why I had the spruce blocks there. Sticks. Okay, another campfire. Okay, cool. Oh gosh. I don't know why, I just felt like rewatching some old, he says old, I mean they technically are, some relatively old AEW matches, and I just like popped on Danielson versus Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega. Man, that match was so good. Like, for a 30-minute match, it's kind of a shame that potentially we never get to see that match again due to the fact that Kenny's effed in the best words possible. The man's he has diverticulitis, and like it's kind of amazing the guy's still wrestling at all. I mean, it's just incredible. Okay. Yeah, I actually like that a lot more than what I had before, where it was like, it looked ugly before, I'll be honest. I don't think I need to like spruce this up any more than I do. However, I might just add another little bit of a, like a, like, what blocks? Stone, smelted stone, smooth stone, like the double, half slab thing. Not that one. I think I have it down below, because over here is not where I keep that store stuff. Yeah, smooth stone. Just kind of like, more or less, it could seem like I'm protecting the wood, from burning. Kind of will slightly lower down the space a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, I'm just gonna like put some like cabinets here, and this is gonna like, maybe I overhang a couple things for a kitchen, and maybe I put like some of like that kitchen stuff over here. I don't know. I know this is just gonna be like the dining room or whatever, and obviously this is just closet, so this closet's fine as is. I'll probably add a armor stand and whatnot. Okay, so that's that. So that technically is going through the roof, which I don't love. Yeah, I don't love, but it's kind of an unfortunate byproduct at the moment, as well as like, I'll have to kind of, let me see where this technically leads into. So that goes into that hole there. Then it goes out into up there. Okay, so I could say like that's like more or less like a heater then. Or just like I might make it into stone bricks or a stone piping, more or less. It pipes its way all the way out of the house. And like that second part will be upstairs. What it'll do is like kind of like is a I don't know, can like a chimney go like you essentially have like a furnace spot? Like I don't know, that seems kind of unrealistic, but I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, like a blast furnace connected to it or something like that. How do you make a blast furnace? Oop. Iron around furnace, around there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to go downstairs for this. Wow, I actually don't have a crafting table over here. That's a bit dumb. What I needed was some cobble. Yeah, not a lot, just like 8. That could go away, because I don't need it. I'm littering at my own base here. I mean, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Now the tricky thing on this is going to be making this look a little bit prettier. There you are. Why did I have that second glass pane on me? I don't know. So craft that. Oh god, I hate all these tiny little blocks that are best. Actually, you know what? Maybe a smoker's technically more fitting here because it looks like it's going upwards into something. Go upstairs here. This is technically where it would be. Smoker. I think that's good enough. And then I believe I should, theory, not that one. I have a bucket over there. Yes, I do have some deep slate blocks. Nope. Dark deep slate tile ones, yes. That could go away temporarily. And then here we go. Here we go. Man, I was gonna do some more interior design, uh, but it's kind of like running out of time right now. My base is relatively safe, but um, still, I'm gonna sleep there tonight so I don't get like some rogue creepers or whatnot. Actually, what I might do is, oh wait, no, I was looking at this wall. Yeah, this wall's gonna be like, has to be like, I don't know, be sort of like where I keep all of this food supplies and whatnot. This is just gonna have to be like a thing here. It's gonna be kind of a cramped interior, but well, sometimes you gotta work with what you're given. Okay, so let me attempt to make this a bit prettier. By doing that, and then I guess really it's just wow. Don't, do I? Coal. Definitely don't. Slap that up. Oops, not slap that up. Slab this like that. Well, I don't. I guess that's okay. I'll probably just like throw in a couple like slabs or something like that. I don't have any stairs or slabs. Make one of those actually a tough block. Like this. A couple of them tough blocks. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Ooh. That's actually the thing that I didn't think about is now that's exposed, technically speaking. Yeah, that was the one thing I didn't think about. Technically exposed. That will do. No, it didn't really have that much overhang. Cool. Good to know. So then that goes like that. It's not the prettiest, but I'll have to do probably maybe just like I think I do have some polished. Do one of these. Like maybe like make it like a sort of like support beam deal. Make it look like a support beam deal. Where is in the world is that? Polished ones, yes. Go away. Go away. Go away. So many little blocks here and there, and I'm like, you go away, you go away, you go away. Jeez. Oop. This is kind of what I didn't like or want. It's to connect to that. There's no getting around it, unfortunately. I'll have to just deal with it. And just to kind of like make it seem a little bit more sturdy, it's gonna be an odd use for it, but have a single hopper. Nope. I thought the single hopper might do the trick, but it's a little bit too big. Actually, what it might do is if I could get away with it. You can't do... No, you can't. Well, Does this look weird? A little bit? Maybe if I don't know if I can do this, but I'll certainly try is to cover that up with a item frame. I believe my item frames are in tools? No. This is one of those things where I wish my labeling system wasn't the way it was. It's not in there. Cool. I can just make a bunch of item frames then. A bunch being that much? The heck? Okay. More item frames, please. Well, that wasn't a lot, but some item frames, I suppose. If I could, item frame atop the hopper, which I don't know if is potentially a thing, might just like cover up like the hole in it where it's like looks a bit more. Oop. Oh, it's in the hopper, actually. No, that looks... I think I'm overcomplicating it and making it look way too weird. Cool. I think that's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. I also might just do a bit of that. Yeah. That's okay. Just to hide a little bit of blemishes. More or less. Cool. Let's get inside then. It's my humble abode. Oop. Oop. Okay, then I'm gonna have to do that. Go do that, and then just keep that as a block as it's quote unquote going up through it. And then what I might do is I'll just do like a one of those chimney tricks where you just put the fire camp at the top of it. I'll make you sticks. And then just do... Sure, let's keep a couple then. Yeah, I might just do the trick where you just like put the smoke on the top bit. So actually I think I have most of my wood supplies over here. Just need one. Of ya? Oh. Don't love that. So I might make it, not block. Yeah, that's actually a slight thing I didn't realize. It's gonna be a thing. This is where I get a little bit tricksy then. So I don't make it look entirely ugly. Crap, where did I was gonna say, where did I put my axe? So I guess this episode's gonna be very differently labeled. It's gonna be finishing up the barn and then making a better chimney is definitely what the episode's gonna have to be called. Oop. Okay, up here then. Just because I don't want to make that look ugly. Yes, I'm having to fly back and forth for my own materials because I didn't put them in the most convenient spot. That's working. At least I kind of know where they are. This is like one of those moments where like, maybe I'm the chess monster all along. Yeah, you were. You were. I try to keep relatively organized, but it's a bit tough to keep relatively organized, I suppose. I think that's half slab, so I'll fix that in the interior whenever. So do one of those. Then I actually need to get on top of it. Do a slight pivot there. I don't want it higher than my actual base, so I need some trapdoors, which I believe I have a few. Nice, landed on the bed. Unintentionally, but landed on the bed. Let's go up here and do a bit, one of these bits where you hide the campfire, proverbially by using a bit of these. I think this will be high enough so you don't see the campfire actually. Looking at the through the top? Oh, you do. Well then, it's like, maybe you don't see it licking through the top? Apparently you do. It's not that big of a deal. You know what, actually, I'm gonna see how bad it looks from below. Because I imagine it's not that bad, he says now. Da-da-da. I mean, yeah, I don't like that flicks out so much. So I'll do a... I don't know why it flew there. Kind of unnecessary flying maneuver. What I will do is actually... I think I should... Yes, I do. Have a couple of these. Slap it up and then like, Oh, hey, Ethereal. How you doing? Oh gosh, where did my ender chest go? Yeah, I don't know if you were like wondering where I was yesterday, as I typically stream, Fridays. I just had like, relatives over and I wasn't able to stream. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. I didn't realize we had relatives over till the last minute, so I was like, I could have streamed, but it was just kind of like already fairly late. Like, it was around the time I would normally pop up for the stream, but it was like, I just didn't, not that I didn't feel like it, it was just like, oh, well, kind of poor timing of it, so. It's fine, don't have to stream all the time. Have a little bit of flexibility and all that, right? I'm actually, like, trying to make a better looking chimney, because I had a chimney where I was like, I hate how it looked, and I did. So I'm trying to make it a little bit better. Oh gosh. Nope, 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 that is very ugly. I think I'm just gonna have to suck this up and make it a double. Or just like keep it as a one, and even though like the smoke is flickering out, it's like, and the fire's flickering out of it, it's gonna have to just do what it does. Oh yeah, I talked about this earlier, but you'll like to know I've been making my way through Silk Song some more and more. I think I'm getting towards the end of Act 2. It's been going pretty good though. some of the bosses have been rough, but I finally like got some of the like the weapon upgrades, and that's been making things a lot better for sure. Like, I don't know how much you do and don't want things necessarily spoiled. So I'll try to like keep things a secret, like items that you unlock and whatnot. Because you know some people don't want to hear that sort of thing. But yeah, I've unlocked some stuff, and it's just finally nice, and it's just nice to actually be doing, not struggling so much with bosses now, because before I was certainly like having a rough time on some of those bosses. Man, where is my ender chest? I don't know where I put that thing. Weird. I'll just make another one, I suppose, but I don't know if I have obsidian. That's coal. Uh-oh. I don't think I actually do have obsidian. Well... Damn it. Moding with my character movements here. Shoot. No obsidian, though. Huh? And then, do I have anything for... I think my Eyes of Ender... Are you kidding me? Oh, God, my Eyes of Ender aren't in here. Okay, well, I have... Wait, I have no blaze rods? Oh my God. Really? Ugh. Well, I guess it's a quick trip to the nether then. Oh boy. With no, rockets. Man, I don't remember where I would have placed my ender chest so randomly. It's one of those things where I probably like had it in my inventory and I just dumped it somewhere. Maybe it's down over there, or it's one of my chests over there. I'm gonna sleep off the night so I don't like have creatures and critters get to me. Also, I need to make a slab there real quick, or else that is going to internally bug me. Not internally, but forever bug me. Do I have a slab? No, I don't. It's gonna go down. Don't have any arrows on me. Let me grab some arrows from my chest here. It's probably one of those things where I was like, oh, I don't need my arrows. Oh. Apparently I did. Oh, there's my ender chest. Phew. Oh, it's like, damn it, I had to go to the nether. Okay. I don't know why I placed my ender chest in here, but I did. Let me see this from afar. Like, yeah, honestly, from afar you can't see the fire flickering. Oh god, a creeper just went off right next to me while I was zooming out. Oh, oh, thank goodness I had my armor on. Oh. Jesus. Can you tell my heart just changed? I just had a mini heart attack? Oh, God. Whew. I thought I was fine. Okay, as I was saying. Yeah, it looks a bit quirky, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, the chimney kind of was like, I had to fudge it a little bit on how it looked and worked, but you know what? It's fine. Because you have to be sort of fine with things sometimes. I mean, does it have to be super realistic? No, I mean, it's a game. So it's just like the piping's like going through there, and like like part of it's going through inside here and then going outside, but yeah, you know, sometimes you just do things as is. Okay, so since I'm actually in my room finally, I'm going to put up some, probably not some bookshelves right next to that, since that's like a furnace. So I'll probably just like put some I shall move you. Actually, no, you're fine there. Bookshelf here. I need those empty bookshelves, actually. I'm trying to actually do a little... I'll try to stream for maybe like 30 odd more minutes and do a little bit of interior work on my freaking house here. Because, like, the one thing is, like, I don't love is I don't have any interior done. Because it's just like a plain old house with nothing inside. Are you... No, you aren't. Make this into some clay balls. Clay ball. Make those into clay balls and, what's the word I'm looking for? Make some bricks for some flower pots, because flower pots are often nice thing to just like quickly do and make. Like, I know there's the decor plots. I'm so glad that those are a thing and now in this game. It's like nice little decor. What else? I mean, I might just have to put something next to those. But I do actually have to go back into the nether, unfortunately, at some point to grab some more blaze powder. Blaze rods. Okay, empty bookshelf here. Like, maybe one over here. Oh, maybe not one over here. Oops. Boy, is it cramped in here. I don't love it, but like that. Maybe put a one of those on there just to make it look like it's something. kind of like secret storage, I suppose. I don't really need to add anything over there. I'll probably add a double wide chest over here. And then like this crafting, or this one goes here. I'm kind of fine with the bed in the corner here, since I was like gonna potentially put the bed here or lay it like this. I think it's okay here. This bookshelves. Like, oh, can't do bookshelves there, because technically that's a, to kind of give it some more headspace, I made it slabs here. Do I keep it that way? I think I do. So then I'll just, maybe I might change that real quick. I think that's... Well, I think a couple of them like this is gonna be fine, and then like, I don't know. Kind of, nope, that's not how I thought it was gonna look. So then that's, stays how it is. Huh. Well then, I suppose put like a potted decorative. No, that's too big. Yeah, it's much too big. At least for this room, it's much too big. Well, I'd like to make a little bit of a table here, so just one of these, nothing fancy about it. Just a, oops, just a quick dirty table. Okay, let's see. Also, what makes a table quick and dirty? I don't know. What I'll probably do for that is... Actually, I'll have one of these filled and one of these empty, just to make it look a little bit more varied. I'll probably fill in the roof here, so these things aren't necessarily like floating. Or maybe I'll just, I don't know. I guess you could say they're nailed in or whatever. I'm kind of like, right now in my mind, deciding, do I fill this half slab slot to make it look like this isn't floating, or is it fine like it is? It's a toss-up in my brain. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just like trying to make my little house look a little bit nicer, so you know what? Let's not think about it too much. I think I should have some tall flowers in my storage over here. I do. Do I do lilac, rosebush, peony? Ooh, I actually might just put a cactus flower in that potted plant. I think you put a cactus flower in the potted plant. Or the decorative plant pot. Something. Ow. Yeah. There's a little bit color into my room. And I'll probably like put like a little potted blue flower, since blue's my favorite color and whatnot. He says, well, his skin character and his he has a character who basically wears black, silver, and gray. I do actually need to update my PNG tuber at some point, where the goggles actually are going to be blue. That's like the only hint of blue in the character design. I don't know. Maybe it might, maybe it won't. It's something I've been kind of like tossing and turning over. Okay, what's my brain thinking? Right, my brain's thinking about you guys, because you should be relatively done. Nut bowls. Flower pots. Someday I've got... Well, I mean, there is an easier way to get in my base. It's through here. Actually, I also forgot about my... whatchamacallit. If there is... Nope, no blue flowers in there. I mean, at some point, I know I am going to connect the basement into here. And, like, there's going to be another... Like, up over here is going to be another area. I don't know if it's going to be, like, it'll probably look like this. It might be a little bit more of a storage hub or something like that. I'm not necessarily sure what the middle bit's going to be like for my base. Blue flower right here. Nice. Also, as much as I love these, well, I might actually keep this one like that. I probably will destroy that at some point. Because, for the most part, I'm not going to have too many floating... I don't like... Like, I'm going to make a floating sky island at some point, which is going to be a big project. Oh god. I know my idea for that is more or less like, I know that there's like basically a mushroom island, and essentially what I'm gonna do is destroy it with TNT. Once again, a bunch of TNT, and build my Skyland over that destroyed plot of land, that destroyed Mushroom Island. Essentially, that is a safe zone, as you will. Alright, I was gonna keep that for like a potted plant or something like that. I mean, why didn't I just like do one of those? I don't know. But yeah, that's like one of my plans. And I think it's like pretty reasonable to like have that essentially, like, the Skyland be like a proverbial... Oh wow, when you destroy a chiseled milk shelf, it goes away? It doesn't... What? Huh? It doesn't drop? That's... I didn't know that. That's... weird. What? I don't know if I like that, or is there something wrong with my chiseled bookshelf? Or do you have to have... Oh, you have to have silk touch. Ew, what? That's... That's kind of dumb, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, actually, shoot. Well, looks like I am going to make a quick trip to the Nether towards the end of this episode. As I grab some stuff. Let me drop off as much crap as I can. I should be fine without a fire potion. I just gotta make sure to equip my chest plate so I don't like perish because I wasn't wearing my chest plate. That's the main thing. I won't mind the whatchamacallit on camera, the obsidian on camera. Mining obsidian is boring. Da-da-da. I mean, yeah, no one wants to watch someone mine obsidian. That's like the worst. So let me equip that. I should be fine to have wings on me. My wings on me. I don't think I have any fire res potions left over, do I? I don't. Actually. Wait, I have blaze powder. How? It's obsidian, that's now the thing that I'm missing. Yeah, I'm not mining obsidian on camera. I don't want to bore you all with that. That's... Even for me, that's... Like... Nope, that is definitely off-camera work. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this weird, like, little plot of lake that goes into deep cave, water cave. Like, I think it would be cool to empty it, but my god, it will take forever to empty it. Yeah, I would like to do more interior work. Oh, I was like, why can't I fly right now? I would like to do more interior work, but I think, like, the main thing that I wanted to get done, at least, like, was redesigning that chimney. That chimney was always bugging me on how it looked on the outside. Because it was all just, like, square and chunky and just looked... bleh. I've gotten... this done. This little area where I'll put, like, hay bales and whatnot, and I'll put, like, a little, like, I don't know, like maybe like sleeping quarters or something like that over there, like another bed. Over here, like I said, I'm probably gonna do this off camera, but I'll probably have like raise this up and essentially kind of like this will be where it starts and that will flatten out to over here where I'll build a farmhouse and whatnot. It's just like little connections here and there, and maybe I'll like do more like a natural style like wheat field over here rather than a like a wheat field like those intermittent farm plots that I have. These like intermittent farm plots are mainly for like decor and just makes my pathing look a little bit more interesting than just like you know, blocks and all that. Not blocks, but just like nothing in between them. I said I was going to do road work off on camera, but now I'm just like, it's pretty late. I'm going to do that off camera. So I think, yeah, happy where, I've left off things. I'll probably, well, he says probably, I'm going to try to do some actual off-camera work and actually get the rest of my interior of my house done, and maybe as well get some of my interior of the mage tower done as well to look better than just nothing. And I'll probably also try to actually finally attempt to connect this area, and I know this is a little cheaty, but like down all the way over here somehow, like probably a stairwell. And like I said, I'll probably like put a intermittent like path there. Yeah, that's a free cam mod I have. Like, I don't like to use it to like x-ray through things. I mainly use it to like do shots like this, to like do screenshots and stuff like that. So it's something like I don't like to like look down into things, but it kind of like gives me an idea of like, oh, how to connect this and this. So yeah, I think that will be it for the episode. So if you've been watching with me and listening to my weird rambles as per usual, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.